Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine expansion. I was running around here. I'll show you where we left off in the last episode. We were over here-ish, and I was just kind of taking off, looking around the area, and I happened to stumble upon another quest. So I thought it would be a good idea to start off the episode by picking that one up. Let's get right into it, shall we? Actually, before I do that, let me rest real quick. Get back to the daytime so you guys can see a little better. There we go. All right. How goes it, sir, Gaston?
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is, why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
All right, fine.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
This could be an ambush, but who cares?
Trail leads
We'll be
to
fine.
the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Why is the quest called Extreme Cosplay? Very strange. What have we here?
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate. Gate's locked from the inside. Clearly been jostled though.
That'd work.
Something tried to get out.
The very thought sends a cold wind down my back.
Okay, it did work.
Damn it.
Good God!
Some shit hit the fan here.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods!
This is not good.
Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings.
Make sure we loot everything we can find. Not sure if we've had a read of this one yet, so I'll let you guys take a look if you'd like. I had some people in one of the previous videos mention the fact that I don't read through a lot of this stuff, and the reason being is that I'm a very slow reader. So you guys would be sitting here a while with me just scrolling through text.
Torso punctured with great force. blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Doesn't look like it. That one has like a loaf of bread or something in it.
Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench.
I'll take some of that Toussaint armor. If nothing else, I can sell it. Definitely want to collect all this food, though. Some more reading for you guys. Again, if I was playing this game just by myself and not actually capturing video, I'd probably read through at least most of these things.
Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Toussaint.
I guess we'll probably find out. Follow the stench.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
There's something over there. I don't know if I want to go, but I have to. So here goes nothing. Knock, knock.
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Toussaint. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage, but something like this, why, it's a first.
You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were, spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing, then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Toussaint's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Don't you just hate it when you're screwing around with your buddies and you accidentally summon a specter? Happens to me pretty regularly. Let's see, can I count on your help?
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
All right, then. Let's get on with the summoning.
I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Ivethef, the elven king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Alrighty then, so let's light all of the lamps. It's convenient having a built-in lighter, isn't it?
Ivethef laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seed-yielding lands.
That would be elven wine, sir. There we go.
Ivethef filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine, Gwent, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him.
Put the wine down.
Long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
All right, I've got the shield. Or do I? Ah, okay, there we go. Okay, so I need to equip these. I think. Let me make sure. Yeah. But which one is it? Let's do a quick sort. That didn't help. Okay, so it's in here. So we got that, and the shield. Can you actually equip shields? No, okay, you can. Let's switch over to this. There we go.
Elven king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Oh, crap.
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
This is such a ridiculous fight. Okay, let's go in here real quick. Get things sorted out. I'm going to switch back to my weapon here. Another thing I want to do is make sure we've got a reasonable potion equipped. Yeah, that should help. Not really sure if any of these other potions are going to help me here. Maybe some of them would be useful. Let's see, maybe if I try freezing them. Trying to think of what the best option here would be. There we go. Yes! Oh my lord! It's so hard to block these attacks. Some of them I'm not even convinced I can block. Die! There we go. Using these bombs is helping. But oh my gosh, this is quite a fight. Let's see. Whoa, don't get yourself in a corner here, Witcher. Oh my god.
Mistake.
This might be one of the hardest fights I've done in the entire game. Mainly because of those two mages. It's like really, really hard to block their attacks. Oh, that was rough. Wow.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one TehNevs. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This TehNevs was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as TehNevs had planned Ludwig's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical treachery embodied elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this reward.
Farewell.
All right. I may need to reassess my combat strategy a little bit. I've heard that upgrading the Quen ability and using its alt can actually be incredibly useful paired with some special Witcher gear. So I may look at doing that sometime. That fight was tough. I've not found a good way to deal with mages. I mean, they just constantly bombard me with attacks, and right there when the fight first loads up, he was hitting me with spells that I really couldn't even do anything about. Because the combat hadn't fully kicked in yet, so it's kind of a cheap shot, I would say. Let's go in here and see what we're going to do next. Got some fist fighting we can do. Let's see. This might be fun. We can investigate an island. See where this is on the map. Okay, it's a little ways away. Let's head over to the fast travel point. Surprised there wasn't one there. It was a cool little quest, though. Always nice to find new quests from just roaming the countryside. One thing I love about this game. Amongst many things. Alright. Now, we don't actually have any conveniently located fast travel points. Ooh, sorry about that. Was not allowing me to summon the horse. There we go. Come here, Roach. Someone's hacking and dying over there. What's wrong with him? Charge! Off we go. Oh god, having flashbacks to the races. Such a pretty landscape. Really like this new map that they built. No new fast travel points yet. I guess I just need to swim out there. It is an island after all. Do I need to Okay, my sword's fine. Let's have a look. What's so special about this island? Who's that guy?
Walking on water. Just like...
Whoa.
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
This is pretty cool.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it.
Sounds like my cup of tea.
The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. To acquire the sword, you must first convince me you are worthy. The inscriptions on the stones describe the 5 virtues: valor, honor, wisdom, sympathy, and generosity. During your time in Toussaint, you can prove these virtues dwell in your heart. In this world, there are many in need. They will help you prove your chivalry.
All right. Wait for a chance to prove you are capable of compassion. Let's see. Valor does not make one good, yet how many good men have you met in your life's journey who were cowards? Those who possess valor do not hesitate to stand against the majority, no matter what the consequences. No man can be called good who does not share his prosperity with others. Generosity is required for dignity in life and peace in death. Okay. Oh, we already read that one. There are many traits which bear witness to a man's true nature. Compassion is what separates men from beasts. Whoever feels sympathy for his fellow man will never turn a blind eye to misfortune. He will instead always stand in defense of the wronged. Honor cannot be purchased. Honor also cannot be sold, for its value is greater than all the treasure in the world. Yet one can lose it, and whoever does so shall have sullied his name for all eternity. A truly honorable man always stands behind his actions, faces every challenge, and refuses to lie. Wisdom is a virtue which one should strive to cultivate throughout one's life, for it is impossible to be so wise one cannot become even wiser. The wise know this. As we journey through life, we should seek to make wise choices. Remember, wise choices are not those which make our lives easier or simple. Often they make them more complicated, but always they make us better. Interesting. Looks like there's some different things that I'm going to have to do in the world, none of which are going to be marked. See if I can have another chat with this man first.
Return once you've proven you possess 5.
Okay, so maybe this will come back in at a later time. Let's go for another dive.